Well, good morning and welcome to Move Early, Move Often. Ooh, the light's crazy here. Uh, it is Functional Friday. I am Blake Martin and my co-host is somewhere in Toronto looking for something that weighs, 5 to 10 pounds. And you could have a medicine ball. You could have like a bag of flour. That would be good. 5 to 10 pounds there. So 2 to 5 kilos or a jug of liquid. Water weighs about 1 kilo per liter. That's about a half pound per quart, I guess. And you can figure it out from there. Um, is that right? Did I get that right? I don't know. I don't know quartz very well. I apologize. Anyways, we need these because we're going to be doing functional movement today. We're going to be doing multiplanar movement. So we have our basic movement planes. We have sagittal, we have coronal, and we have transverse. So the movements we're doing today they're going to go into these different planes. We're going to take three movements. We're going to do them. The objective is not to do them you're not it's not going to be crazy. It's about being mindful and having a really good clear practice. I'm going to talk you through the activities before we do them, the three different movements, and I'd like you to do them with me as I'm talking through them. And we'll do that kind of as warm up, but then we'll do a more general warm up and get our body moving a little bit so that our heart rate is up and so that our joints are ready. So I'm just going to take the flour because it's kind of the lightest. And I'll show you the movements that we're doing. All right. So the first thing we're doing is we're doing a reverse lunge with a twist. And so what I want you to do is the mass that you're holding should be at your elbows should be flexed at about 90 degrees. We're going to step back into our lunge and we're going to turn towards the up leg. And I want your shoulders to turn. Your navel is still facing forward. So we're going to do that left side only first and coming back up. And really focus on keeping your good control. We want really good control here. We'll do that left for 20 seconds. Then we'll switch. We'll do it on the right side. I'm going to turn this way so you can see what I'm up to. And I'm going to step back into I'm going to wobble back into my lunge. I'm going to try and step back into my lunge with control, turning my shoulders and my elbows together so that I'm presenting this flower to you lovingly and beautifully. Okay? So coming back, and we'll do that. So we're trying to have control. It's hard to have balance. It's a multiplanar movement, and we've got something that's taking off balance as well. So that's the challenge. Good control. Second activity is side lunge with a presentation of the flower. What is this? An extension, arm extension, right? So we're going to side lunge, and we're only doing it to one side. And when you're doing this movement, really focus on having a vertical torso. So your torso, I really want you to have your torso vertical. Your hips should be square, and your shoulders should be square to the floor, horizontal to the floor. So one side only, and then we'll switch to the other side for the next activity. All right? Then we're going to do deadlifts, single leg deadlifts. So you'll from the hip, you're going to bend over and offer your object to the ground. Your leg will extend. Now you're probably asking yourself, how is this multiplanar? Well, as soon as you stand on one leg, your hips will shift over to one side. It's natural. It's what we do. And we have to stabilize laterally. So you're going to go down, object to the floor, come back up that side, and really focusing on having a beautiful extended spine, keeping your spine neutral as you do the movement. And then we'll do the other side, all right? So those are the 6 movements that we'll do. We're doing them left and right. We're going to do a little bit of a general warm-up right now. Hey, we're going to try and do a general warm-up right now. My timer seems to be crazy and frozen. See if I can get it to come back. Come back, timer. Baby, come back. Oh, you know, that's an old song. You probably don't know it. You're too young. That's okay. I don't mind. I'm still looking for my timers. It is there somewhere. There it is. And good. Keeping. All right. So because we're doing squats and stuff like that, we're just going to do some gentle leg swings just to get some synovial fluid moving in the hips. That's that gloppy stuff that's around each joint, around the bone in the joint capsule. And opposite leg. We're just going to do lateral trunk flexion, both sides, lateral trunk flexion. Concentrate on your hips being stable and your trunk flexing. Just warming up because you're going to want to know where that is. And then trunk rotations, like whirlpool. Still keeping your hips still. Concentrate on your torso going around, opposite direction. And then let's move the hips around. All right. Just kind of explore that a little bit. Warming up your hips. And opposite direction. And then we're just going to do a couple of reverse lunges without a weight and without a twist, just to practice that movement because we are going to be doing a bunch of lunging movements. So you always want to do an easier, lighter version of the exercises you're going to be doing in preparation for your activity. All right, 10 seconds here. Let's grab our object. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take my jug here, and we're going to do reverse lunges with a twist. So stepping back one side only. Keep your shoulders and your elbows and your wrists all pointing in the same direction. Keep your elbows in tight to your body.
3.
Good control.
2, 1. Rest.
All right. We'll do the opposite side. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can see what I'm up to.
3, 2, 1.
But do this with me.
Exercise 2.
And good control. Really focus on your alignment. Is your knee pointing over your toes, or are you twisting your knee in some kind of weird way? Are you keeping your elbows by your side?
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right. I think this is actually called a press, this next move that we're doing. We're doing side lunges to the left
1.
or right
Exercise 3.
with a forward press. Yeah, forward press. I'm going to get in trouble with nature clean. So really keep your torso upright. Have your shoulders aligned with the floor.
3, 2,
This is about
1.
good control
Rest.
here. All right? This is not about getting your heart rate up and crazy or doing lots and lots of
3,
activity.
2, 1.
Opposite side.
Exercise 4.
Okay. Stay tall in your body. Good alignment. In your extensions, see if you can
2,
extend evenly.
1. Rest.
All right. Now we're going to do our single leg deadlifts. I'll do it forward first and then I'll turn to the side.
Exercise 5.
My front knee is slightly bent and my hands stay fairly close to my hips. Watch your chin when you go down. Keep your neck long.
Rest.
We'll do the opposite leg. I'll turn sideways. See what I'm doing. And
3,
arms are
2,
long.
1. Exercise 6.
Knee slightly bent on the front leg. Now I tend to hyperextend my neck a little bit, so I'm going to be more conscientious of that. Have good form in my back.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
I'm squeezing one more. All right. And we're back to the beginning with our lunges with a twist.
3,
So again,
2,
elbows flexed.
1. Exercise 1.
Stepping back. Keep really clean alignment here. Don't rush through these exercises. I deliberately asked for a small amount of weight so that you could really focus on your alignment.
3,
Keep your navel pointing forward.
1. Rest.
That's partly what the reverse lunge does, is it keeps your hips
3,
from torquing.
2, 1. Exercise 2.
All right. So really keep your shoulders and your elbows and your wrists yoked together.
3,
And the object will help with that.
1. Rest.
Okay. Side lunges with a forward press. Don't stick out your butt too much here.
1. Exercise 3.
Be all to the same side here with your forward press, really out at shoulder level. Be aware what's happening on your still foot. Are you lifting the edge of your foot?
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Nice. So again, really focusing on a tall torso here.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 4.
So very mindful. All you're getting is this shot of me with this jug in the middle of my face. I'm turning sideways so you can see that my torso is tall.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right. And then we'll have our
3.
deadlifts. Yeah, there we go.
Exercise 5.
So when you go forward again, don't lift your chin. Keep your spine long. Low spine should be neutral.
3,
You're really bending at the hip.
1. Rest.
Squeezing in one more there. And despite all of my best intentions, I'm still getting warm.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 6.
Opposite leg. Now I'm noticing that I need to rotate a little bit with this leg, and so I'm going to try and correct that. So pay attention. Is there something weird on this side in contrast to your opposite side?
3, 2, 1.
Nice. Coming back, next round. Reverse lunges with a twist. Elbows flexed.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 1.
Stepping back nicely into that posture. Good control, nice, tall spine. Do it on your own pacing, your own timing. Just repeated stepping back.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right. And then the opposite side.
3, 2, 1.
Elbows flexed.
Exercise 2.
Spine tall. Shoulders, elbows, your head, everything turning, but your hips staying forward. Your belly button pointing forward. If there were a flashlight in your belly button,
2,
it would keep
1.
pointing forward.
Rest.
All right. Side lunges with a forward press.
3,
We're going left first.
1.
Or
Exercise
whatever
3.
side you want to go. Just go one side and only that side. Arms are right at shoulder level. When they press, that's what that's called. It's called a press. Keep the border of your standing foot on the
2,
mat.
1.
Be aware
Rest.
of all these different parts of your body. Going to my opposite side now.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 4.
Same side, over and over again. And now I'm being aware of the lateral border, the outside border of my standing foot. Trying to be careful not to
3,
stick my butt out too
2,
much.
1. Rest.
All right. And now deadlifts. So sideways,
3,
I'll go sideways so you can
2,
see what's
1.
happening with my knee.
Exercise 5.
So you'll notice that my knee is slightly bent on the front leg. And I'm trying to keep a neutral spine. I am lifting my chin a bit. I need to be aware of that.
3, 2, 1.
There we go.
Rest.
So we're working in the coronal plane there to prevent the
3,
wobbling.
2, 1. Exercise 6.
And opposite leg. Slightly bent front knee. Bend it as much as you need to.
3, 2, 1.
Great. And that's the 6 rounds of exercises. Let's just cool down a little bit. So just rock from side to side. And then forward and back. Opposite forward. So we're just kind of moving in the different planes. Shoulders just swaying. We've been practicing moving in different planes. It wasn't really strenuous. It's not about that. It's about control today. And just kind of find your center, find your balance. Feel centered. Feel the alignment of your body. Everything is pointing forward. Beeping to confirm that we have in fact finished. Let's just breathe in deeply and exhale. Breathe in deeply and exhale. And one more time. Sometimes it's about good control of your body. This is a really important part of movement hygiene, of having that really focused and clear understanding of where our body parts are at any point in time. And today was really about that, not about, really doing a high intensity workout, but about having a really clear and intentional and deliberate control of our bodies. Well, you've moved early. I hope you remember to move often. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you back on Momentum Monday. Have a great one.